I appreciate everybody who's been sending me birthday wishes as today is my birthday. So I felt like it was the perfect day to be transparent and honest with you guys. A few days ago, I spread awareness on mental health and how important it is to take care of yourself. And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health out of self doubt and fright of struggling with mental health out of self doubt and fright.
That's crazy. Yo, guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome, like always, like, share, and subscribe. Guys, do that. You know, we're at road to 200 subscribers, guys. I'm trying to get back in the game, trying to get back in the streaming game. A lot of things I have to start out in my life. So, I'm trying to make time for this and try and do this. Uh, so it's gonna be like off the cuff, just vibing, chilling, just talking about things here and there, etc. So yeah, um, let's do this, man. Let's do this. Guys, welcome back to my channel. Like always, like, share, subscribe, and also let me know if there's an issue with the stream. Um, I literally was on a little bit ago. It looks like my stream was lagging, so I turn off the stream and just to make sure I doing things in the background and then back on. So yeah, no, I'm not trying to be like too long here. You know what I mean? So yeah. Let's do this, guys. Like always, like, share, and subscribe. Hold up. Yeah, man. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Like, yeah, there's a lot been going on in the world, man. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, politics is crazy. Football is crazy. Sports is crazy. Everything's crazy. You know what I mean? As a Somali that lives in Minnesota, it's been crazy. You know what I mean? It's been wild, man. Like, this lately things have just been crazy, man. Very crazy. Like always, guys, send I'll be checking out the chat and stuff like that and communicating with you guys. So like always, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, you know, trying to get up to road to 200. So let's do this. Yeah, let's do it, man. Hey guys, yeah, nah, I was just checking my feed, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is interesting. Uh, the Carling Cup, apparently that will happen today. Newcastle versus City, Chelsea versus Arsenal. Yeah, yeah, I like that a lot. Two-legged tie as well. Um, this happened, yo. So yeah, who people don't know this, but then DR Congo, yeah, the whole DR Congo situation is crazy out here, man. It's crazy because like Nigeria trying to get back into the World Cup, and they might have found a loophole. So that's it's crazy out here. It's really, really, really crazy out here. And so I was just asking Grok, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm back. I'm back. My bad. So yeah, the whole DR Congo situation. Um, okay. Yeah. So the whole DR situation in Congo. So this different. Like just a rundown of it. Basically, um, we all know that Nigeria played Congo and they lost. Nigeria lost on penalties to Congo. Congo had went to the final. So like they won the final from the African side. So now they have to play the Intercontinental. And I think they're gonna play. I think Jamaica is who they play, and whoever wins is gonna go to. They're gonna be in the World Cup, the one in 2026 in the summer. So basically, I don't know how Nigeria kind of like found out that certain players that play that game might not be eligible. And I was like, that's wild. Like, that's actually crazy. Like, so, like, when I looked into it, apparently there's a law in Congo that you can't have like dual citizenship or something like that. And then obviously a lot of these players play in Europe, so they have citizenship outside of Europe. So they're basically saying due to Congolese law, these guys are basically should be ineligible, and they were ineligible when they played us. I mean, I listened to some other video, like another guy's talking about how weak their case is, but apparently FIFA's gonna look into it. But it's crazy that Nigeria's trying to get qualified through. It's kind of crazy. Like for me, Nigeria, like don't do it. Like not even don't do it. Like bro, this looks so bad. I'm just and then everyone's tribalistic, right? And people and there's a lot of Nigerians on Twitter right now saying that there's a chance, people who want to make it to the World Cup. But this, I don't know. I just feel like this is Congo's first ever World Cup, and I just feel like this is like basically this is Congolese law. So it's like basic, like, and then I'm like, bro, like, why you guys all up in their business? Like these guys got passports, FIFA approved it, FIFA checked it, everything was done. And all of a sudden, you're trying to look back to, oh, would it really? I mean, it's not like this person was just like up there with fielding players or suspended or stuff like these are Congolese players. So a lot of them were born like majority of all Africa, in terms of the teams. A lot of the players were not even born in Congo, DR Congo. So I don't know. That this whole thing is kind of like it's so it doesn't make sense. So I just asked Croc. Croc literally said yes. Finally, FIFA initially approved the nationality switches for the DR Congo players based on submitted documents that was submitted by DR Congo. DR Congo submitted this document. However, Nigeria petition claims the approvals are invalid due to non-compliance with Congolese law, i.e., not renouncing dual citizenship. FIFA is not investigated, which could lead to sanctions if proven. Like, bro, like this is kind of for me. It just doesn't make any sense. The whole thing is like weird because like this has nothing to do with you. Like this is not Nigeria's business. You know what I mean? Like this is we're talking about DR Congo's own laws. Instead of talking Congolese laws, which is crazy. Yeah, it's the whole thing is weird for me. But anyways, wait, what happened? Very interesting. Um, yeah, I don't. My Twitter feed is being insane. Like, look at this. How did like who the follow lives? Leas, I think his name is. Bunch updates and J Kong. Like, yeah, Twitter is actually. I love Twitter. My God, too much. 24/7, nonstop, nonstop. Mm. What? What?
Okay, take a breather.
What happened?
Look, half of it's almost
Damn,
done.
it's all wow. You guys are good.
Please, I need to get it off.
Breathe. Ready? You're way stronger than you think. Come on.
Lord Jesus.
What's going on here? Yeah, when she got that face tattoo, that's the thing. Why would you tattoo a whole person's face on your face? Like, but to each their own. People can do whatever they want. Why are we still talking about him, bro? Like, sometimes I feel like people just, why are we still talking about Ten Hag? Ten Hag clashed with Casemiro and Varane, who, like ex-Real Madrid teammate Ronaldo, with strong personalities demanded more respect from the ball. Rashford started as a favorite myself, rally after partying at nightclub hours after a derby defeat and missing training following a 12-hour tequila session. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, um, yeah, yeah. I mean, sometimes certain topics you just want you're just so tired of talking about it. I'm just tired. Like the whole thing is just kind of like it's just crazy.
What do you do about the problem? What do you do about the total collapse of social solidarity that this problem represents?
Well, I'm for
Well, I mean,
assimilation. I'm for
yeah. I mean, again, I think that we are, in fact, a creedal country, and there is no other definition of Americanism that tends to hold historical water. The
Mm,
notion that we are, a heritage-based country, meaning that you're more American because your great 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 grandparents got here, as opposed to your great 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 grandparents got here. That is going to be a very very difficult
I
proposition to
don't know. I mean, what does
sustain.
John Jay say in Federalist 2? In Federalist 2, he says, I take it as a mark of providence that he doesn't
Yes,
discount
when
the
you start,
credo, but he
yes,
says
when you,
we all come
when
from the same ancestors. We
I mean,
all had the same experience of the revolution. We all believe in the same religion.
mm, mm. I don't know. A lot's going in my mind because I get it. I don't know. This is not. I'm not trying to turn this whole channel into a political channel, right? Because I don't. I guess I. I don't know. Like I. I guess is the argument if you're an American, you're an American. Period. Right? Like I guess that argument. Yeah, I understand. Do I believe in it? Yes. But then it's like sometimes I do think that the standard we put on America is not a realistic standard that we put on the whole world because there are parts of the world where, and this is specifically like, I remember when I went to Saudi Arabia, Umrah, I remember there was this idea that you're not, there's like, no matter what, even if you're born there, even if your parents were born there, there is some, you cannot be like a citizen of Saudi Arabia. Like that's not how they determine citizenship. It's more like it's more complex than just oh you were born there or your father born there or your father's father born there. Like I know people that maybe go back to 3 or 4 generation and don't even have this. Saudi Arabia passport. So a lot of countries are different in the way they determine who is a citizenship, in terms of who's like a citizen of that country, right? Uh, which because it is interesting, right? Like, and then the whole I think you know just listening to a little bit what they said. I guess if a person has been living here all their life, and their family has been living all their life, or the great great family has been on, they're more American than people that just came to the country now. They got their green card and they finally got a citizenship. I don't, you know, I don't really care, but it is an interesting like conversation because I don't know. I don't know because again, like that standard that's not a thing when you go outside of you go to places like I don't know, like can anyone just go to, for example, Nigeria and get a citizenship in Nigeria? Like how does that work? How does citizenship in South Africa work? How does a citizenship in like Doha work? You know what I mean? Like it's not what people think. I think sometimes when people that live in America, they don't go outside of America, so they kind of see the world through the lens of being an American. And sometimes that's good. Trust me, there are some good aspects to it. But sometimes, like I feel like it kind of gives you an extremely narrow way of looking at the world and looking at what the world should be. Uh, yeah. So for me, it's like because like there are things that people when they look at it they would not necessarily agree with. But then sometimes if he works in that country, he works in that country, you know? Mm. Yeah, she said, I don't understand the end game with Donald Trump. Um, yeah, I do. I 100% do. I understand Donald Trump so much. I feel a lot of Americans do. Donald J. Trump, he's a businessman. He's all about the money, 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 money. He's trying to be as rich, get as this is people don't understand this. Like people think he cares about politics. No, he doesn't. He cares about making so much money by the time this guy leaves the presidency. This guy, I don't know. He might just. I think Donald Trump might be the richest man to ever live by the time he leaves the presidency. Because, bro, his family, that Trump name, might be the most wealthiest family probably in the future. Like I don't think they'll having that last name. He said yes, but yes, invading countries will tank the economy like crazy. I don't think people do not hear what I'm saying. He doesn't care about the economy of America. He cares about the economy of his bank account. He cares about the economy of Trump and the Trump family. It's about his pocketbook. It's about his dollars. It's about his wealth. Not American wealth. Yeah, he doesn't care. That does not give a damn. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. He's for sale. And her thought understands that what you're calling. Is it like, is it, sorry, I'm back. Is it though invading Venezuela and beyond? Is it? Is it? Is it? Nah, bro. You know, it's makes sense when you think about it from corporate and business and etc. I think a lot of normal humans don't understand how the world works, right? Like people, like when you look at the stocks, you look at which one, money, and like too much is focused on the economy of America. Economy of America, whether it goes up, whether it goes down, there's a lot of money that's moving like crazy, right? People need to understand. There's a lot of people that make money off of the economy when it goes down. Like, a lot of people make money off of a recession. If the stock market crashes, a lot of people make money. And the stock market is good, a lot of people make money. So people need to understand, okay, certain things has to happen in the world for certain people to make money. There has to be wars for a lot of these defense contracts, these stocks, right? Like how are they gonna make money if they don't produce weapons and they don't produce, like, if there's no wars out there, what's the point of these companies that are these defense contract companies? And their stocks, their stock will be worth nothing. So there has to be certain wars, there has to be certain things that happen in the world. War has to happen in order for the defense contract industry to make money, and for people to hold the stocks and etc. to make money. That's number one. People have to be sick in order for the pharmaceutical companies to make money. It has to. If there's zero, if everyone in the world is healthy, how are the pharmaceutical companies going to make money? People have to be sick. That's two. Number three, oil. Listen, Venezuela, look up. Venezuela has the biggest oil reserves, I think, in the world. I think they're like the top five at least, bro. They're literally top five at least. Let me just look it up. Uh, what? Yeah, I think they're ranked like top five oil reserves in the world. What is uh Venezuela? Is Venezuela the biggest oil reserves? Yeah. Yeah, so Venezuela holds the world's largest proven oil reserves, estimated at 303 billion barrels as of 2023. This figure places Venezuela ahead of Saudi Arabia, which has approximately 267.2 billion barrels. Oil reserves are primarily concentrated in an Orinoco belt, a region known for its extra heavy crude oil, which is more challenging to extract and process. Despite its vast reserves, Venezuelan oil production has been significantly reduced due to various economic and political challenges, including sanction and infrastructure issues. Bro, like, let's be real. This is business. I'm sorry, people. Like, this is business. They're number one. Numero uno. But think about it. In the Americas, Venezuela is number one. Venezuela is number one. This is about oil. Listen, I think people need to understand this. And why would you go to war with a country? You could modern day colonialism. That's what it is. That's what it is. You invade a country, you destroy the legitimacy of a country by getting rid of what? The president. You get rid of the president, the whole the government, the sovereignty of that country falls. Then you put up someone that represents you. It doesn't matter who it is. There's always there's every Let me tell you something. There's a sellout in every nation. There's sellout in every group. Every country has thousands and thousands and millions of sellouts that will sell out their own people to live life, to get rich. That's what it is. Like you have sellout in every community. There's there's millions of sellouts in Nigeria. Nigerian sellouts that will kill, that will murder, that will sell out their own people to get rich, to live like kings. And that's what happens all around the world. If you want to control a government, not in control, if you just want to take over a country, but without the political backlash, without, you know, pretty much doing, have to taking care of them, take care of the people, being responsible for, etc. Like without like a lot of the baggage, this is the I call it modern day colonialism. It is it is more, in my opinion, it's more diabolical than colonialism because at least colonialism people knew what it was. Bro, is you know how difficult it is for like the people of that country to like do anything because like the person in charge looks just like you, sound talks like you, speaks your language, knows your culture. So like it is, yeah. How do I view Ilhan Omar? Many different ways. Have you heard many different ways? Um, that's a good question because I go back and forth with Ilhan, how I feel about her. Because in one hand, do I like everything that she advocates for, that her position, political position, all that stuff? No. Uh, you know, I, it's because she's like from where I live in Minnesota, she doesn't represent me. She's not my, she's not my, she doesn't represent my district, right? Uh, but for me, in that sense, I have nothing to do with her. But at the same time, it's like people make it very hard to view a person objectively when they just kind of attack her identity. And to be honest, like as a Somali man, I think it is very reasonable and understandable to feel some type of way about that. Because at the end of the day, bro, like a lot of times, a lot of things that they attack her about, it's not even her politics, it's about her. The fact that she's a Somali. And that is something that I'm not really done for. And I can understand. And I feel like hopefully a lot of Somali people feel the same way. A lot of people don't. Tribalism, I don't know, like inferiority when it comes to white supremacy. Yeah, like that's a thing in the community where when it comes to white people, there's a weird relationship there. Uh, yeah. Um, I feel like a lot of people tend to kind of like look the other way when it comes to stuff like that and try to focus this on her, her tribe and all that stuff. And for me, I'm like, it's very hard not to because when they're very up in your face about it, when they're telling her like, "Yo, we don't like you, not because of your politics, because we don't like how you look and where you're from." That's crazy. Like and that's what American politics had came down to. American politics had really turned into identity politics. If you're Latino, people that rock with you is gonna be Latino. If you're Somali, people that rock with you is gonna be Somali. If you're, you know, a white person, either depends on where you like, are you Republican, conservative, or liberal? If you're liberal, you're gonna have all the white. If you're a white person, you're gonna have all the white liberals that's gonna back you. If you're a white person that's conservative, you're gonna have all the conservative white people back you. That's what America is. It's just not. A lot of people don't understand this, but like I remember there was a time when politics was not like this. My dad actually. Let me tell you a crazy story. My dad actually voted for George W. Bush for the first time. For the first, I think when this is when he went against. Who did he go against the first time? Was it Al Gore? Yeah, yeah, yeah. The first go around was Al Gore, right? Yeah, Al Gore. Yep. And the second time, the second go around was who? Okay, so yeah, John Kerry. That's what I thought it was. Yeah, yeah, that's interesting. John Kerry. Whoa, look at that map, guys. Look at that interesting map. What changed? Guys, what changed? Trying to figure out what the heck. Illinois? Illinois. Right here. Missouri, Iowa, Virginia. Interest. Oh, yeah. So I guess if you add Virginia to Nevada and Arizona and Georgia, you win the election. Yeah. Yeah, you know it's interesting. Donald Trump literally like changed the electoral map because yeah, so the way for Republicans to win is to win Nevada, Arizona, and Georgia and keep all yeah, then they win. But Donald Trump now won what he changed the politics in Nevada, Arizona, and Georgia to be swing state. And Pennsylvania. Interesting. In Pennsylvania, yeah. So he turned more states into swing states. That's crazy. He turned Pennsylvania into a swing state. That's crazy. I mean, that's where we are. That's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, interesting.
In my opinion,
Sure.
for someone like yourself, even though I didn't specifically ask you to do so, to say, I don't think that we should, call people who marry someone of a different color a race traitor. Like, I'm not for it. That's not for me. I'm not for rape. I'm not for like that. We could be done here. That's really just.
Well, that was the
like,
first thing I said. I said disavowing ideas is actually productive and should be done.
This. I didn't call you any of those things.
No, my dispute is with the idea that people should ever disavow people and not listen wholesale and preemptively set a bunch of qualifiers that sound a whole lot like Chuck Schumer's. Disavowing ideas is good. I do it all the time, every single day. Never disputed. Disavowing people wholesale, especially based on some what I would say are misleading or tangential or out of context quotes, is not good because that's the game the left plays.
Yeah, it's actually crazy. Like the right is like literally on the side of my crazy. It's interesting because I don't see the same. It's weird because you usually like the left fight each other. Left is so quiet. And I don't know if it's because the left, for me, has become politically irrelevant. I don't know. I just don't see. I don't know. Because for me, it's like maybe it's because they just have too many outdated candidates, I mean, political figures like Chuck Schumer, Hakeem Jeffrey, Cory Bush. I just feel like they're so no, not Cory Bush. I think his name's Cory Booker, um, and then Minority Leader. I think his name is Cory. Hakeem Jeffrey, and yeah, Chuck Schumer, duh. Mm, Is it Cory Booker, yeah, Cory Booker. Why did I say who's Cory Bush? Who's that? Oh yeah. Cory Bush. Okay, yeah, duh. Not bad. Mhm. Yeah, not for me. I think they're just irrelevant. Like, I think people are just tired of like the same old. Like, how many times are you gonna mention Kamala Harris? Like, how many times are you gonna mention like same old? Like, I think at this point, people just want new people. Like, like new people. Like, we just need like it's a fresh ideas. We need like, yeah, look at this. Apparently, Kamala Harris is reportedly preparing for another White House run for Axios. Where is this article? Harris signals 2028 ambition with sharper messaging, political respect on the radar. But then again, I feel like they can run whoever they want and they're gonna win because of how bad the situation is with DJT. And you will think that with everything that's going on, the Democrats might just be like, you know what, we're gonna actually get our act together and we're just gonna run. We're gonna do things properly, but that's simply not how it works. Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy, man. Like it is like you think that there's quote unquote these people are supposed to be quote unquote smarter than you, right? They're supposed to be the smartest people in the room, and sometimes like you look at them and you're like, yeah, man. But anyways, guys, thank you for joining me stream. Like always, like, share, and subscribe, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Do this.